Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet, sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make alone. Anytime where you be, anytime where you go, anything you do, oh yeah, now we for turn up Tanga one, inside Saga, Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this not Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
Not of pure sensation. Get ready to groove diamond style and witness a groundbreaking debut.
Oh, talk. We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Come on, talk. Come on, make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat.
Yes, Fambule. I hope soon they get me loud and clear. Una welcome back na Komon-Tok platform. I hope so they get to say loud and clear. Not as though they get to say loud and clear. I don't know if now they get to say loud and clear. Right. I hope so. Not as though. And okay, all right. Yes. All right. We don't come back now. Komon-Tok. This evening. Anyway, some man are monitor and not so. It depend on whose side you did. But anyway, straight to the point. We're not getting nothing for waste. Just want welcome myself one more time as we get we get to today the post-mortem today. They can look at certain key things. And of course, one of the key things we can pay attention at the viral interview with the First Lady Grant, AYV, and there are certain things that we talk where we get interest. When they go back in time, we try to borrow from OCCRP, the investigative house where we investigate the First Lady. Because what are inputs and what's in them puts, perhaps, maybe they can see, let's see actually if there's something we'll give can raise concern about. Because they flatly denying all of those accusations. But again, the guys seems to be they did a fantastic job and do a thorough review about the materials. But anyway, we will can look into it. We can also on the same interview, the mommy say Sabu Central Bank, and we also see in the same interview, he talk about their relationship with Sylvia Blyden and of course Ibima. But one key person will take more or less the center stage when Edwina is a reply. And we'll get a short interview there. Well, I mean, a short reply there. Not all will pull at 10 minutes. Some people that already watch on Facebook. Some people don't watch it na YouTube. Maybe we'll go put the long one, the 10 minutes na YouTube. You say get chance for watching because not only half of our will take. So again, we got a lot for discourse tonight, and maybe perhaps we just want to limit yourself from there. But if the time permits, we also touch about Ben Kaifala as he suggest for make then introduce the death penalty for people that will commit certain crime, particularly then kind certain money where you thief is supposed to lose your life for that. And we also see one key aspect where one can mention the then clerk of parliament, one of the current SLPP secretary general, completely they confirm from your not say Ben Kaifala is not a member of the of the SLPP. That is where people this is not the reason we make a lot of people and get concerned about when they talk about integrity, trustworthiness in politics. You know, me say because you're not a politician, you're not afraid the people. You're not afraid for lie. You not forget integrity. You not forget respect. I mean, even the blind man self, even the person we're just the kind side on. But anyway, this is how Nassau don't take we for granted. And it's high time that they pay attention and give it the respect to deserve, because certain information that they put on the line, na fitiai. Not the fitiai. Really na fitiai. Na insults to intelligence. And we're not prepared for taker. Well, if you're just joining for the first time, one for this opportunity for welcome you with a different side, with a YouTube. Maybe we'll say you see for the first time. Or for joining we, click the subscribe button, turn the notification bell, even though a lot of people in the complaint say they get notification, but there's nothing we can do at this stage. Yeah, please. Now when they come, I know time at 9 o'clock, can search for we don't get much for do not so just swallow it until it resolved. And also then our Facebook with a Komon-Tok special page with a Komon-Tok platform, and our YouTube back with a Komon-Tok special, and we also the Komon-Tok. So meaning you did also any side, and we also then our Instagram anyway, by the way, with the stream day. So we jam packed as always, there for miss anything. You know that. There for miss. You there forget the correct, unfiltered fact. Evidence-based. Now that's people in the way for. Well, they can just suffer come for them part the issues there. Better one. No go no side. They can.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. Whenever we pledge with love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one. For tomorrow, now we go make salon. Anytime where you pay, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one.
All right. So stress to the point. What will they do for you? As always, we ask for a simple assistance, not so where you go share to they share to me, I share to you, or you can say sharing is caring. Please consider that. We'll go back in time, quick one. And we already know the challenge you the experience, not so. So as a devoted and loyal family member, Naya, the one thing what you could do for me, Naya, and please just click the subscribe button, the like button, and then share to the next person, and that will make a big difference. We try first what you want for do. We want to go back in time. Will we go try for make sure see there was an interview. We don't jump into this interview. Then guy I would then call himself the OCCRP. Then did an investigative journalism, which not a lot of people can get credit for that because then go the length and breadth. And there was a serious accusation, but they not just make this accusation. In fact, then count so much proof. But then proof here now the one can put for you today. They can say the internet they give receipts. The internet they forget. But whilst we wait for Nandy Force, they search for her, let's just play the side of the first lady, right? And from there, we jump into this one. But they can just now.
Good day to our noble listeners and viewers. Today, we turn our attention to a developing public discussion surrounding First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, and recent allegations circulating in the media regarding her properties in the Gambia. Reports had claimed that the First Lady owns properties in the Gambia that were allegedly purchased using Sierra Leonean state funds. These allegations quickly spread across social media platforms, raising concerns and debate among the public. However, in a recent interview with AYV, First Lady Madam Fatima Bio family rejects these claims, describing them as completely false. She explained that she has been financially independent for many years, dating back to her first marriage to a well-paid professional footballer
who lives a normal life, just happened to be a first lady of a nation. So I don't know whether that qualifies me to say, because I have the title, now removes me from ordinary people. But I don't see myself as anything but. If you've already concluded that that was the reason, and the minute His Excellency became the president of Sierra Leone, I now became a gold digger. So which one? You have to choose one. It's either I'm a gold digger or he actually married me because I have money. I mean, if you can't distinguish the two, then you have a problem. I don't like bragging. I don't like telling people who I am, because I don't think people, not everybody deserve to know you. Because sometimes when they do, they use it against you. You know, I mean, it's difficult for me to say to you, this is my best friend. I chose, when this allegation came out and everybody were talking all over the place, I chose not to say anything, because if you have the time to go to the Gambia and film people's houses, some which are my houses, but then go around and film other people's houses and claim that they are my property without any documentation, that means you're not a journalist. You're a propagandist or somebody who have been paid to destroy someone because they have another hidden agenda. When I went to the Gambia after the war, I mean, when I left Sierra Leone, I went to the UK. I was living in the UK, and there I was still fighting in Sierra Leone. And my family, my entire family had migrated at that point to the Gambia. So naturally, when you have any breaks, the same people who are now singing Hosanna, these are people who...
Okay, that was the denial for say, the reports, and I can't share the report to tonight anyway, not true. In fact, now fabrication. In fact, now people that be talk on social media. In fact, be hardworking lady. In fact, be the very few person na Gambia will be get license for sell mobile phone. Imagine by that time where mobile phone everybody wants. Where for run, he make money day. They talk about how he married to a footballer, a professional footballer, where he gets money, where he be already sold his fly in sort of financial stability. He get her. We're in the UK. I don't go visit your house. I get some information. We'll go do set justice. But before we come on one side, I want to see what the journalists be say. The journalists will do the interview.
Good afternoon.
Okay. Lord, we just put phone on. What the journalists get for say about this one? Listen, this one. I hope so in this. Yeah.
I'm a journalist and I've been reporting from West Africa for over 2 years, covering political issues, economic issues, environmental issues, rights abuses in the mining sector, and conducting investigations into various types of crime and corruption. Early last year, I was on a call with a friend of mine from the Gambia, and among many other things, I asked him whether he heard anything about the First Lady of Sierra Leone buying houses in the Gambia. He told me he didn't, but a couple of months later, he called me, "I've just seen a crowd welcoming the President of Sierra Leone and the First Lady after they arrived in the Gambia." So he followed the crowd, and the crowd proceeded to a luxury villa, and the President and the First Lady entered. So he asked the neighbors what was going on, and they told him that the First Lady was the owner, and then she also owned another massive villa around the corner. So I thought this was an interesting lead, decided to take the risk, came to the Gambia to find out more. The story took me almost a year to finish, and its findings are supported by sales documents. That's for the purchases of specific properties, showing either the First Lady's name or the names of her family members. There are also tax records, land ownership records, and the story was read and reviewed by 5 different editors independently of each other, and also subjected to relentless and merciless fact check, where every single claim made in the story was thoroughly examined. The First Lady's claim that I was sent to investigate her by Koyo Limited was a super weak response, especially given the fact that the story was started way before she had any dispute with the mining company. What I think is notable here is that the First Lady has never decisively denied owning the properties, and she's also yet to explain where the money came from.
Okay, so Fambul, that was the journalist. That was the journalist.
I'm a journalist and I've been reporting from East Africa for over 2 years, covering
Gambia.
political issues, economic issues, environmental issues,
because
rights abuses
we want
in the
to talk
mining
about
sector,
facts.
and
I appreciate the concern with the First Lady. There are certain people who just pick up on themselves, they begin write all kinds of things, begin talk all kinds of things against certain people because they hate them. And he say, if somebody talk without evidence, then you are not a journalist. You are just maybe a propagandist or somebody who probably maybe somebody somewhere has paid you to do that job. But let's share something, all right? I can share the reports. Let me find out if actually these guys, let's just share something with you now. Quick one. All right. So this was a report. I hope someone is seeing on the screen. I don't know if you are seeing on the screen. So this was a report. I don't know if you are seeing. So I want on a beer me I want let be a little bit bigger. I don't know what style we will use. on a patient me I want to say bigger. I want to say much more bigger than. Okay, all right. Lot left and so lot manage and so don't waste time. All right. So the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project, the OCCR, now this them puts, okay? We they can go details, look find out, what in them find out? You know to stone, you know to tick, you know mortal man. With evidence, I'm sure, even to the y'all gets what they say low IQ, if I trigger something, because like I say, you're not a human being. Now blood and the brain, right? It's supposed to click something, ask question. That's it. If you know but ask question, put 2 to 4, 3 to 4, 2 to 7, try to find out answers. Perhaps, even if you don't get the answers there, but try to ask more questions, perhaps you will get answer along the line. Now this inputs. Then say, since Julius Maada Bio became Sierra Leone president in April 2018, now get the point, 2018, his wife, Fatima Bio, and her close relatives have scooped up luxury properties in Gambia. They not say where it be the UK. Then say since Maada Bio became president, okay, now go before. Since becoming Sierra Leone's first lady, Fatima Bio has bought 4 properties in Gambia, while a 500,000 villa was purchased in her mother's name. Can you imagine? In Mama, he put. We don't tell her how did he do money laundering, right? The other day we don't explain that in details. How to hide offshore assets, money. In most cases, politicians or people away close to power, they know say they able to track them. They know say money laundering a huge crime, now international crime, by the way. Where even the United Nations, of course, gets a whole chapters, all departments where they focus on that. Any country like you. So that's why one of the key things where you put, in fact, this is not the oldest trick, not a new one, wherein when they need a power, I know they put me name, for example. I know they put, say, me and Mr. Komon-Tok I own this. I go put me cousin, I go put me girlfriend, I go put me wife, I go put me mama. I don't put anybody. This is not the one way this. A lot of politicians are lost property by them we are. Okay, I just try for the journalogy, right? Now, then say, 500, the one Oswe buy now 500,000 Now 500,000, if we put her in billions of leons, but now we no know almost billion. Let's just see almost billion and they go turn like okay, long waste time. Lord, they get her later. Fatima Bio's half brother. When they can't see certain information here. Fatima Bio's half brother have also purchased Gambia properties, bringing the relative spending to a total of at least $2.1 million on at least 10 real estate transactions carried out between 2020 to 2024. Okay. Documents show a top Sierra Leonean government contractor signed key paperwork for 3 of the properties, including the villa owned by the First Lady's mother. When reached for comment, he denied any involvement in the purchases. The First Lady did not respond to questions about who paid for the real estate or the source of the funds, tax records, employment history, asset ownership. Family, let's take this one back. This one is very important, right? Tax records, employment history, asset ownership records, and other publicly available information suggest that Fatima Bio, her mother, and half brothers had modest means prior to her becoming First Lady. So now put this in Creole, let people understand. If you dey work in any country, you dey pay tax, income tax, you dey pay property tax, or whatever business you dey do. And especially when you say in be license, you get a license for sell mobile phone, which is a perfect way for you to know whether actually be the pay record. If indeed what you say you get a license shop, then they record and they public documents they are available. Yeah, most of them company and tax, waiting they pay, you can able to check the online stuff, you able to get an eye. So I believe say probably in a similar mullet, maybe something journalists are then we will get public because there's a public information. Now, then put all in brother, in mama, in self, then be just go to like what they say average, something where not too normal life, not just put an average, not to anything significant, luxury, or maybe affluent, where they reach to that particular amount of money. Because look, Gambia, Sierra Leone, we check all of them countries in terms of standard of living, more or less are the same. Yes, there are people that want to do business successful, but look at the period where this, where the OCR, them people are, them begin by the OCR. Because if them don't buy the OCR 10 years ago, that's a different conversation. But this now from 2020 now they begin calculate. Let me go before. We can explain to you again in detail. On a Great September Day in 2016, a Sierra Leone opposition politician and his wife threw first birthday party for their daughter in a modest country yard outside the subsidized rental flat in South London. I get the point. I visited this property, not so. Plenty for now. People and remember this interview for say. Let's just share something. They try for bring them up. Okay. It will take me some time. Of course, plenty for now be see where I go visit the properties itself. By the end of the program, hopefully we go show now Usai Fatima Bio and Mother Bio be there by the end of the program. I show now. So what did they try for talk? Now the journalists say now they be make birthday party for Dengal picking. And when you didn't cancel flat, with all due respect to building a council flat, it's like more or less, you a little bit, you struggle. Now for people that way, the income not too high, like that. Okay, I'll go put a low cost house in a salon. If you get money in a salon, I think we don't sell low cost housing. I don't know if you're doing Tijanka by time, we're not get low cost housing again. But just imagine if you get money in a salon, you will live in a low cost housing on a rent. Because council flats now what they give, not to say that they take and you say take all over. Now rent you the rent. The only time when you rent it, they come down. But if you don't live there for a certain period of years, if you want to buy the house, you qualify for buyer. Depend on the discussion about to council. Now so they operate here. So if you get that kind huge amount of money, probably maybe go look for them kind flats than they we go discover so the other day. But anyway, I just don't definitely then go send the video. Within less than 2 years, the couple lives will change dramatically. In April 2018, Julius Maada Bio won his second bid for Sierra Leonean presidency, and the family moved into luxury of the state lodge in the capital, Freetown. Now that she was First Lady, Fatima Bio left behind a career in Nollywood, the West African film industry, and launched a global campaign against child marriage and sexual violence. She and three of her relatives also appear to have gone on buying spree. Getting what? Buying sprees. Sabi like couldn't say drunk sailors. I mean, you check, you don't know what if do. Sabi check man boss pan warm. Ah my. We get now area we get to hang out and call Jiva. Ah man, my good God. Any side one day they find and you meet and you get money guy done. So it just start like waiting happen. People they don't look for opportunity, they don't look for way at least live for live the kind dream life, or probably maybe they don't exposed to money. The national cover in their hand, the central vote they under their control. So sometimes they know what to do safe. So according to them, guy, they said the family go on spree. Sabio, chaka, all side, kapu, any side I'm for by kapu. Yeah. Anyway, let's just quick one. Sale records and other documents obtained by OCCRP show that between May 2022 and February 2024, Fatima Bio acquired 2 villas, an apartment building and flat in Gambia, a country 1,000 kilometers up the Atlantic coast where she previously lived. Her mother is also listed as the owner of the luxury villa that was purchased for $500,000 in the same time frame. This is not the theory people in the argue, they ask, how is it possible within the shortest possible time frame? This mommy will not be able to buy the house there. All of a sudden now, he able to afford for buy also where only people where does maybe win lottery. And also say why say lottery, not to them small, then big jackpots them. Or maybe pass and fan diamond, maybe then 500 carat. Now so it appears if possible they live modest life, according to the findings of these guys. Now let me go before. Our mother also listed, okay, you don't come on that side. $500,000 in the same time frame, while Fatima Bio, 2 half brothers, either snapped up properties or were able to begin construction on land that had laid undeveloped for almost 2 decades. So apart from the house, Fatima Bio in 2 brothers then beget like what they say, maybe a property land, maybe family land where the property only done for almost 2 decades. That's almost 20 years. But immediately after the sister came into power, construction don't begin to take place rapidly. Okay, so then go before. These are the properties there. According to the Gambian property tax record, get this one. According to the Gambian property tax record, Fatima Bio and her relatives spent just over 2.1 million on at least 10 properties, almost all of which are located in affluent neighborhoods and tourist hotspots. On top of this came construction costs, including for a large hotel that is being developed by one of Fatima Bio's half brothers. So these are the properties there. One in October 2020, Fatima Bio half brother when a Yusufa Dabo buy a 230,000 villa in Bradford Heights, later renovating and enlarging it. These are the property. Though in January 2021, Yusuf Dabo pays for the purchase of an unidentified property worth $75,000. Again, in May 2020, Fatima Bio in Mama when Tidan came, Dabo, buy a villa worth $500,000. Now, Sense record also revealed that the properties registered in the names of Fatima Bio and her mother were purchased with help of an individual named Alfonso Lakme King. Is signed as a witness on the documents for 3 of the properties and is listed as having paid the stamp duty on the villa belonging to Fatima's Bio brothers. Reporters found that King had has attended numerous events with the first family and was one of the country's top 5 government contractors in 2019. And most recent year, that public procurement report have been published. Sierra Leone's National Public Procurement Authority confirmed that its company continues to do business with various government bodies through, though it did not provide further details. So what's the try for talk here? We don't show the pattern. And this is not just about limited to Fatima or Mother Bill in government. No, this is how you are able to weigh the Panama Papers. You know, the follow international news. You be able the Panama Papers we expose so much deal. For example, Kenya and President Kenyatta. It then be revealed how in family buy offshore property they were worth millions of dollars. So the point is, when politicians then get access to state resource, majority of them they know say they get for test them, they get for probably check them. So therefore, one way for disappear the money, for clean the money, then they use proxies, then they use properties, developers. Then they use any kind of way just for hide their money. Because at the end of the day, because how is it possible that you can? Because if you ask Madam Fatima Bego tell you say, you not get salary, you don't know they pay her, not as well as first lady. But if you don't know they pay you, who say you they pull all of their money there now for buy them property? Okay, it's not to say B, some of them property they be not own them. But here comes the question: how are we going to know the truth if we not get independent investigation? Maybe sometime then God in lie pan then they lie pan, or maybe perhaps not true. We never know unless we get a well-respected audit, transparent investigation into them properties there in Gambia. No, not need the ACC. The ACC na salo then go just can provoke we. Because we know Liar Taylor Pierce and Tamba Momo, when they pull a report, the chief commissioner, when SEC, boss Ben Kaifala, he said, "No, go back 14 years." And a Momo die, then for go work and engrave, then go interview how the first lady and begin. Then come to Siakoma there, then come to all the first lady then supposed for ask them how, so that then we know how the presidents and first lady be the use. But I happen. The day where Salon play, I don't know if in Algeria, Nations Cup, where everybody, I think, would draw, the gladness be all over. At that time, the SEC boss, Ben Kaifala, if I not forget, if I'm not mistaken, I released the report say they found nothing wanting because they don't do them due diligence. People move on, right? So again, we don't have time for do the journalogy here and ask questions. I make I tell you, say, you need for use your brain. Because I see a lot of people in they celebrate say, you don't clear a name, you don't with self. I mean, we're not at the age of technology. We're not at the age of knowledge. This is not the 21st century. Let me start Komon-Tok not just talk you take her. Let the first lady not just talk you take her. At least do yourself a favor, ask question. If you're not able to do research, ask question and wait. Perhaps you might get the answer, but not conclude, not just believe just like that. Now that's what we do tonight. In a brief phone conversation with OCCRP, Kim all right, so sorry. I feel on term. I feel on term. I need to get me a sequel soon. In a brief phone conversation with OCCRP, King denied assisting with or paying for any of the First Lady's Gambia property purchases. When asked about his company's contract with Sierra Leone's government, he said, "I don't know about that," he answered. OCCRP reviewed Fatima Bio and her relative tax record. Gets the point. Then say, then review, then check, then cross-check Fatima Bio in brother, in relative, and tax record, employment history, asset ownership, and publicly available information about their lifestyle, and could not find evidence of the kind of wealth needed to buy and develop their new real estate holdings, raising questions about the origin of the funds. Fatima Bio and her husband, who as president is barred from holding other position that generates private income, did not respond to detailed questions, including about the sources of the money used for the new properties. One of Fatima Bio brothers, Abdullah Moise Dabo, told OCCRP that its recent property acquisition and property project, which include the development of a hotel and a purchase of 2 apartments in high-end coastal estates, had been self-funded from his company's construction work. However, his track records contain no sign of the revenue these construction projects may have generated. Fatima Bio's mother and her half-brother did not respond to requests for comments. Now, let me explain this. According to OCCRP, Fatima Bio in Bodadepan built big hotel in Gambia. Big hotel. Now, in response to the request, he said, now in company where they work for, now they get this money for build this. In fact, now self-funded, now in the doer, not to insist their money. But when them people are go do their own check in tax record and find out say there is nowhere they will link, there is no evidence for suggesting Dabo they get money from the company for go build that kind hotel there. Hence question mark. And they reach Fatima Bio in Mama. Mama, you know they work. Mama, you don't old. Mama, who saw you they pull $500,000 for buy a house? Who saw you pull this money? In our reply. In your reply. Okay. These are the things. Okay, this other side, fam will not do self justice. Like I say, even if you're this not able to do today, at least you get something for no. Because what they have done, a very, very important. The guide and take them time, then put evidence, and they can see exactly whose side they come up from. Now take a short break. When we come the other side of the program, you don't want to miss the at all. We can just now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok. In case you don't know. Oh, yeah. With love and loyalty to his sweet mamas alone. Now we all come together as one for tomorrow. Now we go mix alone. Anytime where you day, anytime where you go, anything you they do, it no matter. Oh yeah, it no matter. Now we for turn up Tanga one. Saga, Leone, let one big family, cause no place like home. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. In case you don't know, this now Komon-Tok, where they bring information about Salone. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok. For education, entertainment, political affairs, tune in Komon-Tok.
All right, so welcome back. We don't kind of the other side of the program. If you just join me, the program now Komon-Tok. Today we look at, the revelation, the interview where the First Lady grants AYV. Where a lot of people in the say it's not even an interview. It's just like a PR stones. It's just like a discussion. If you really want to talk, we ask a hard questions. If I cannot Komon-Tok, if I'm gonna react. So anyway, this is just some people are their opinion and which we know mind. If it gets in case the First Lady listen, you want kind of Komon-Tok, you're more than welcome. We can't wait for welcome you. All right, so now we go before. Julius Maada Bio, who played key role in Sierra Leone civil war in the 90s, came to power amid frustration with the perceived mismanagement of the countries under his predecessor Ernest Bai Koroma, who had been in power for 10 years. As president, Bio has declared first a fight against corruption to be one of his top priorities. However, watchdog organizations like Transparency International say that corruption has remained a major challenge under his administration. With weak checks on the executive power office, low level of transparency, and several documents cases in recent years of large embezzlement of misappropriation of funds. The First Lady online video triggers controversy over wanted drug trafficker. A recent social media video posted by Fatima Bio showing her family in the company of Dutch cocaine kingpin Joyce Leidekers has contributed to an international law enforcement controversy as Dutch authorities seek the extradition of the fugitive from Sierra Leone, where he is believed to be sheltering. Multiple online videos and social media posts, including the one posted by Fatima herself, have shown Leidekers, one of European Union most wanted fugitive, as church and other public events with the first family. Even after he was sentenced in absentia to 24 years by a Dutch court in June 2024 for armed robbery, ordering an assassination, and smuggling 7 tons of cocaine. The presidential couple did not respond to questions about any relationship Leidekers might have with their family. In January, Sierra Leone Ministry of Information issued a statement saying the president has no knowledge of the identity and issues detailed in the report about the individual in question. On February 6, the Dutch Minister of Justice, David Van Wee, said that his country has submitted an extradition request for Leidekers to Sierra Leone authorities. The following month, Sierra Leone's Attorney General Fasisi said the extradition request was under review while police investigation. So what they then gotta do? Then just trust you on that side, then bring calm. Leidekers in case. Just probably maybe for create more attention on that. But again, this not about Leidekers. And just to talk say one of the video where be prompt social media discussion na the video we in share. But now we come down to the properties then. And then guy then seems for do their own findings. This is not one of the place. The people that don't live in Gambia then get a place where they call Beverly Hills. They say there now like go get Western, not just put on so. Like yeah, but of course in Western. Now there people there with money. Now they go. They go bill. Like they're IMAT, not put on so they're IMAT. Upon entering Gambia's Beaufort Heights, an exclusive neighborhood on the Atlantic coast, lined with villas of diplomats and businessmen, one structure stand out the rest. It gets a point. Now, property them boku, but there is one structure, one particular house, but the way they build this house, it attracts a lot of attention. And would I get this house? Now we look at behind. Behind the concrete wall, the glazed white villa supports a wrap around terrace overlooking pool and beyond an ocean. Nearby, a second white villa built in a modernist style is almost hidden from public view by its exterior wall and surrounding jungle. The building is layered in multiple terraces and with L-shaped pool, additional guest house, and spacious garden. So this particular property, a modern, ultra-modern property. We are in the way then designer, the way then painter, the way then manufacturer, the way then constructor, but it get pool, swimming pool. It then at a point where they're able to just see it easily because it looked like them put on near the bush, but not so ordinary, but now bush what don't take care of, they don't, just probably, for avoid maybe probably too much eyes, but it's not about hiding it. It's about the quality of this property, which seems to be on top of the other one that we stand around. Now that's it, the time for talk. Now, when it comes on this relationship, now the owners, the property owners see, this not the property this owner see, this not the owners them. The owners listed for the 2 properties on the first site bear no obvious relation to the First Lady of Sierra Leone. Now, let's get this clear. Then property I will not show now so. We then guy don't show in Fatima Bio in him not day at all. But here is the catch. Now we go. The first villa is registered as having been bought by one Yusufa Dabo in October 2022. One of his brother buy this house 2020. With a stamp duty payment indicating purchase price of just over $230,000. That's not to 5-6 billion yuan soon. After which it was renovated and enlarged. So even when don't buy that price day and try for put out there one time, where more so money they do. if somebody buy us, you have to put a eye, you dream home. The second villa was acquired by Tidanke Dabo in May 2022 for $500,000, according to a sales record. Yet, social media posts reveal that these two people are connected to Fatima Abiu with numerous images and descriptions posted by relatives indicating that Yusuf Adabo is the first lady's half brother and Tidanke is her mother, who now uses the surname Dabo of her second husband. We can always say the internet they give receipts. When you post online, the internet they give receipts. The receipts, not the evidence. And once you don't want, you don't get way again for taker. I like you go delete her. Other people who don't take a screenshot of her, don't download her. Now their own property. Now on a global property. So the receipts there. Now the guy then try to find out this guy wanna be broke guy. This guy then wanna be broke guy. Who saw this guy pull his money in 2020 for like he buy us $230,000 and then enlarge it, renovate it? Well, then find out say, look, Yusuf Dabo. Now I thank Allah. Look what the guy said. Let us see if I will enlarge it. When I say, I don't know if I say I'm better than this. Okay, all right. I don't know. Okay, well, the guy said, I thank Allah for blessing us with a sister. With a sister, I think they're a little bit far. Let's see. With a sister who is one of us, a sister, but I just take that a sister, but a true friend and inspirer to me, and many others. We are proud of your hard work and dedication to the family and humanity. Now, Fatima Abiu replied, he said, "You are my baby brother." Now, this is not the other guy. This is not the other guy where the guy then connected with. He replied, "Naya, he say, happy Eid to you all, mom and son. This na Mamadis, this na Pikin. Happy birthday to the love of my being my dearest mother. This na Mamadis way by the half where them puts in name where they actually sure I get the money, we not agree for respond in just no time, $500,000. So again, now the property this are the host in property this. All right, this are the swimming pool, the one where they close at the beach, where the guys and they talk about. And as I promised, I will come another video. Not to side them video. It can download. I will can drop for you. All right, so I think we'll go pause down there because there is another one back, another article where we'll not get time for bring camp. But this is how the story evolved. The guy then check these guys will register under this name, then discover say then they not be get that kind of money there. And outside them pull them money there now for buy and then can discover say then he letter to Fatima in borders there. Well, like I say, he don't deny. He say not to so it be. He say be the work, a man not be footballer, professional. That make us say no matter how, for we as nation, as a country, we need a thorough, clear, transparent investigation. Now we know actually why, if not money, and it happen. This is why you find out say some people are when they're in power because of all of them kind of mess here. They no one left power because they know say there will possibly be an investigation for find out, explain, let people know the truth. Even if you're not doing nothing, but men just know the truth and nothing but the truth. All right. Now let's just tap that side there. Yeah. Last year the
luxury villa and
last
the
year
president and the first lady entered.
Na the UK now as in be a good day. I go na the very host. These are the hosts side Fatima Abiu and Marabiu Bide. These are one of those. And they are different. They move from a different side, in a different place. Just like yeah, sometimes if you get one picking at this flat, maybe perhaps you get 2, 3. I mean, council can relocate you, or perhaps if they can't you in a particular place where maybe some certain condition not too good, council can relocate you to other side. So this now the OCs from my sources, trusted source, who side them come out, we then go successfully gain the presidency. I'll just put them for now. A good day. Yeah, so from below, then what good now? We don't kind of the places. We don't get the exact domots. We don't get the exact domots of Mr. Madabio and Fatima Bide. We now the council flat this we get the problem with the council now. And then with the council small. And I'm sure there's a single shock today for CC. We don't finally get the right place. This now number 75. This is number 75. This now the places according to the confirmed information we don't get. Now the place this. Now the streets this. The people that we're familiar with this place then go tell you. And so this is the place where they can't cross over under. They can go get a picture. They can go get a picture of her. Yes. So, yeah. Yeah. So that's not the place where they can take them back. I'm sure plenty of people they want to know. Look at the place on there. 75. So this is not the place. All right, this is not the place. Okay. All right. Okay, so just so you know, not to the entire building, because let people not get it twisted. Yeah, not so to the entire building. That we don't kind of the places. That flats, now they we don't get the exact. Well, I think for go lock there, nobody open, and we safe. I know, and the team be so. It be all about the news. We decide for what, just let this for slow see what get the problem with the council. So that's why not to the entire also, not to all that the entire block there. Particularly one finally get the right place. This now number 75. This the entire talk about just a flat. Confirm information we don't get. I don't mean bad. I don't itself explain. There's somebody not feel familiar with this place. Bad for saying something that will make anything they will get skin. So that's the house where Fatima Bio and Mother Bio be there. And subsidized house where you not get better money in this country. You ask, particularly if you get picking, you qualify. Governments can give you as long as you get that book, you picking and then get book. I mean, you legal in the system. You get, you get. We just can't do first when you I don't go too deeply. Anyway, so another part of the conversation now that the first lady talk about Edwina. I'm sure on our social media, I don't follow around with Solomon. I mean with Stephen, the Justice Stephen, where them they get the bone picking, no bone picking, DNA, no DNA, But the first lady claims now in the paying school fee. It's some people are just not grateful because given the fact that they're under and they're paying school fee. And you get the audacity for talk certain thing, it just see how some people are in Kinde. Which is, if it not so, then question mark for their part, then kind people and they indeed. Because if somebody and they pay you fees, though you come back, they can trash and blast them, then something is wrong somewhere. However, now this thing for say about that.
Good afternoon to the people of Sierra Leone. My name is Miss Edwina H. Jamil. Today, on Monday, the 9th of February, 2026, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Her Excellency Dr. Fatima Bio, was talking about Momojo Stephen issue again. And that's so bad and pathetic because that's a closed chapter now. I'm done with that Momo Just Steven matter. And I closed that chapter since 2026. Since 2026 even began. Since 2025, I closed that chapter. I want the First Lady to know that I'm not what she's saying. She said that I am sleeping with men. That's not who I am. And, you know, I just feel so bad. I feel so bad for her because what she couldn't achieve in one day. You know, as a First Lady, you said that you're fighting for women and girls through your Hands of Our Girls campaign. We didn't see anything by you fighting for us, the women and girls in this country. The Momo Just Steven case, all thanks to the glory of God, I fought very hard. I spoke up and I fought. And thank God, at one point in time, I represented myself in court. And I won the case. I stood up for my right as a woman in Sierra Leone. And of course, that's one thing that you yourself cannot do. So, with all respect, Her Excellency, I know that you are the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, but you have boundaries. And I will not really appreciate you crossing your boundaries, your First Lady. So, I will appreciate you respect your very self by not being disrespectful to my personality. I'm a very decent person, coming from a decent family. And by the way, to correct your statement, I didn't sleep with men, okay? I was abused sexually, and you should not cross your boundaries. You didn't fight for me. You didn't say anything. Instead of, you went on abusing me also, Madam First Lady. You went on abusing my right in Sierra Leone. And you said you want to fight for women and girls in this country. You are not fighting for women and girls in Sierra Leone. You are fighting for yourself, wanting to have certain position that you are not even qualified for. So we are not looking for just a woman that will just pop up from nowhere and wants to be president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We want a woman that will fight for our women and girls, that will make sure that every voice of girls are being heard and treated with dignity in Sierra Leone. But you are not doing such. You are taking advantage of women and girls, abusing us as women and girls when we speak up. You don't support us, you fight against us. And when we speak up, you end up abusing us also. Oh, have you forgotten what you did to me the last time? I haven't forgotten. I just placed it behind me because all those things don't matter. And point of correction, I am so happy that I don't have children or a child with different fathers. My daughter, Edwina Stevens, have only one father, and that is Justice Momo Just Stevens. And the DNA proved beyond all reasonable doubt that the child is his biological daughter. And that shows that I've been a very faithful lady to Momo Just Stevens. I've been a decent woman, unlike some other women who have children with different fathers. So First Lady, I want you to know that it is very significant to respect your position as a First Lady and to respect yourself as a First Lady, not to cross your boundaries by being very disrespectful to my respectable and honorable personality. I respect my very self as a woman, and that is why I did not only fought for myself as a lady, but I also fought for my child too. And I will make sure that I continue to fight for women and girls.
Okay, so like I said, now 10 minutes, now long one, we're not going to play at all, and there is even now
in
noise
Sierra Leone, but you don't do it. You don't fight for women and girls in Sierra Leone. What you do is you laugh at women and girls in Sierra Leone like you're doing right now, laughing at my situation. And that is the very reason why we would not want such a woman to be a president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Because you laugh at our predicaments as women and don't help us solve these problems. In fact, you make caricature of our problems instead of solving them. And as women that want president
so yeah, so
in this country
this is just
to be a female, we want these women to understand that that particular woman that we are going to have as our future president
and on top of this,
will be a woman that fights for us. Fight for our rights, fight for us to be treated with respect, dignity, and value in the society, and not to be taken advantage of by men. So while a woman like you laugh at my situation, I want you to know that I have received victory in my case, all thanks to being a strong woman that I am, which you will never ever be because you are not a woman like my strong personality. Of course, we all know your story, Madam First Lady. I don't want to explain or go to the...
we will take short break. We'll take short break and then we'll come back and give you the mic and we'll see people and go and call and add their voice at the conversation. We're not the normal thing we can do. If you just joining on the program, this is now the Komon-Tok show. Okay, I think Lord do something. Lord do self a favor, not so, because if we knock out this, the program not go complete. You know, Lord just count something. Lord just share something. Okay, now you screen. Lord just share something. Lord just share something. Cameraman, I ain't just put this one. Cameraman, I ain't just put this one. I don't know if the one they look for. La just put waiting cameraman puts. La delete them file. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now this cameraman puts. Let's share waiting cameraman puts. Okay, so camera puts this one. I don't know if not the same. Oh, use this. Formula on the C. On the same. I don't know if not the same. Camera. I don't know on the same. Me not the same. What's happened? I know the C. I don't know if not the C that slide. Fambula, I don't know if now they see that slide there. No, let's check. Fambula, I don't know. When I see, because me not the see, I know they see, it not appear to me. Let's just check.
Miss Edwina Jamil, long live the Republic of Sierra Leone. Thank you so much for listening.
Fambula, now they see the slide where I put. So now they see the slide. No, it not seems to be showing up. Fambula, I don't know if not the same. Okay. You know they take not simple be taking. All right. Okay, you know this show. I don't know what's happened. But let's just try again another method. Let's see if this method will work. All right. Okay, very well. So Mohammed Kamarimba see una can't look we millionaire, madam, 10 years ago, in 2015, na London, poda na in shoes, me like, this guy get problem. Anyway, I just say other parts there before we end the program. Like I say, we will come, we can give the mic for yourself can say you what they can just now.
And out of your sensation, get ready to groove, dine in style, and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance, and platform show where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance on June 13th. Step into the scene, All Saints Central, where the moment becomes magic. Where the moment becomes magic.
An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our.
And out of your sensation, get ready to groove, dine in style, and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance, and platform show where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance on June 13th. Step into the scene, All Saints Central, where the moment becomes magic. Where the moment becomes magic.
An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our book and platform in an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details.
Well, grand dinner, dance, book and platform launch Saturday, June 13, 2020. Swear Olsen Community Centre, 105 New Cross Road, London, say 14, 5 DJ. Tickets.
Early bird.
Feast now.
Standard at the gate.
Yes now.
Spectrum.
Show your support.
You gonna early bird.
London, say 40, 5 DJ. London, say 40, 5 DJ. London, say 40, 5 DJ. Show your support.
Don't just attend, take part in the sensation.
All right, so yes, we don't kind of the other side of the program. We in case you want to join the conversation, now I would put this one. Yes, in case you want to join the conversation, in case you want to add your voice. Okay. All right. Okay. I think Lord F so. All right. So in case you want to add your voice, the line open. Right. We take the first one. We get Abdul from the US. Thank you for calling us. You get the platform.
Thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok. And I'll let the AIB take the interview. You find out say the interview na for a reason. One na for distract, then the other thing na for prepare this lady. But I'm glad within the interview, the lady blunder. So Edwina able for tap into that. So if you say you want distract, part of the distraction will be Edwina in topic, and Edwina hits them very well. I mean, you not going to use your platform for promote young Pikine. Why make you go use them for bring Pikine like that down? Then with the other things that will happen, we all know say this lady will feel rich. But with say richness, then you go sit down, they punish yourself, na cancel flat. Then why make after you come on a cancel flat, we not see you live that same life in a Sierra Leone? Why make we not see that? The life we live in Sierra Leone, a flamboyant life. We see the right boss na London, with all in wealth we get na Gambia. We ever see ride keke na Sierra Leone? We ever see he ride a flight, economic flight? We ever see that? I don't know, just can't tell me nonsense as if we know they read something along the line. Thank you, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you very much, Abdul, for joining us. And we get another voice. Yes, call us. Where they call from?
Mr. Komon-Tok, this is next civilian.
Thank you for joining us. You got the platform.
Mr. Komon-Tok, this one just go open a Pandora's box. I hope you know what this way.
Yeah. If you don't mind for doll you, I don't know if now
I did both sides. I did TPP. I did we had. The same topic. The same topic on all day on a different dimension.
Okay. That's it, Bobby.
The same topic on a different dimension. You understand? I don't miss one.
You know, I miss one too. It's on spider.
This lady don't go bust a big Pandora's box. I don't know if you get that picture where they be loading a boss here, man.
But we don't put her. You know, see. We don't put her.
Maybe I tell go to kitchen.
Okay.
Papa God. Okay. Who not go believe him? Who not go believe this lady? Who not go believe him? For God's sake. You go there for go defend the allegations where they be the gam, so that you go able to get opportunity to penetrate the flag bearer of the SLPP. Now defend you go for good defend himself because he didn't even talk past the post where they ask her. When the lady ask her one question, he explain more than 3-4 pages before the lady asks back. Now you know what the lady did to now. But if you not say he clean, make can come and talk or may go now yard.
When I don't know what they call for them. But anyway.
No, clean and kind of weird.
All right.
More power than clean.
They had another voice. Thanks. Yes, call outside they call from.
The United States. Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok.
Thank you for
Good
joining.
evening to the Komon-Tok family. This number watching it again. You know, I listened to the interview this morning. I feel upset and stuff. But AYB missed some things them and stuff. This woman they brag about being a wife of a footballer and stuff. Then they not been to live that kind of life and stuff. Then you they come now look the life where they live. What were you doing in a council flat after being a footballer's wife? That time the way they talk, the duration between them 10 and day. Unfortunately, not asking that question before they explain it a little before blunder again. You know, we can't be sorry. This kind thing, this kind of woman, and the people here they support for presidents in other country. We can't be no sorry. It's sorry. All kind thing. Which I read the comment of a brand new second-hand girl where this one gets. Then they can put power for man. Lord have mercy. Salute. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much for joining us on the program. Yes, the line. I'll just move a little bit here. All right, don't miss this one. Okay. Let's see. All right, now we had another voice. Yes, call outside. Call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, Pakul from the Moment Cowboys.
Yeah.
Salute you, sir.
Thank you, Pakul. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, you're very welcome, my brother.
Yeah.
I still appeal to my fellow Sierra Leoneans to continue for pray. Let God help for country quick, just like how we can say. We really need God in hand as alone. Bad people don't take over. Bad people don't take over our nation. The devil is at work in our nation. And I don't pray, Lord, get them bad people there out of our nation.
regarding Edwina, she is very bold. I just wish we get more Sierra Leoneans who would be bold about other issues, not the way they only attack them. The political, disputes in the country, they affect their life. They need to speak up. See Edwina bold? The only thing about Edwina, I don't know if it's inside Salon, you have to be careful. Because when you go against the rich and powerful like that, you have to watch your back. If you didn't, Mr. Titi, young lady, if you didn't Salon, be careful. Take 10 talk. They got to get more country. Stay blessed.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so now it's time for come on the comment section, right? We see tons and tons of comments there. And all right, now we go down first. Now we go down. All right. Conotry, they say nonsense about Sierra Leone, while the mass suffers, but let's continue with the nonsense. Conotry, you be make one submission, yeah, where a lot of people they respect you for that midterm some kind like Sierra Leone. I just want to let you know, I not be get your number again, but people and really somebody meets me say that was a very brilliant contribution for the parliamentarians and for let not just be 5 years, let be just like it happened in America, which is a good thing. I just let you know. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, we will agree with Mr. Komon-Tok. Yeah. Ahmed from the UK.
Ahmed, thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm a bit late today. I'm busy with some stuff. So I don't really follow the program. Just the anybody comment about Fatima. Listen, brother. Sometimes it's difficult, but I'm going to talk about Fatima. When this woman, like we somebody all lifestyle to what me understand about her because I work, of course, me cousin way they go Kono, they are Isabian and then go school, the big one. One is lie with the age and not to Gambian like such in life na Guinean born. In step daddy Mr. Dabo, 9 step Papa can Gambia. I guess somebody who will be winner will settle in the school of the Isabian and grow up in Julian. I know the Isabian very well. So now person way they put in and Usai money no day. This woman na character that we know why we live alone on ya. You don't want to define Usai in there. You see the kind of people them. People in the West have mad at you. Very well, they go to history. So don't have them guy who they sell at them, boots and shoes them. Imagine them. Because of the bullying though. For God. Hey, this is not about blame God into this. Rather blame yourself. How on earth? If you go give power to somebody who know this 20-something years, look at the caliber of even them people just can't make money in a salon. All this back over the big. It's it's how them bobo this mama made the papa the base you do. It's how them bobo jet to that footballer we keep in our Gambia with them. This woman, she's nothing. Empty. Hey God.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, Ahmed.
Thank you very much.
We'll take another voice. Yes. Look like say the director the cancer winner will some of the actors in the take. Yes. Jibila from New Jersey. Thank you for joining us. You got the platform.
Mr. Komon-Tok, good evening. This is Jibila from New Jersey.
Yeah, Jibila. I don't say we wait for you.
Mr. Komon-Tok, it looks like for see this movie. I don't know about to the directress. The director don't come on now. These are the actual directress. I don't get the movie. Fatima Bio. Mr. Komon-Tok, Fatima Bio. Like we get to seem so, you understand, because to seem not only within a European wall or in America. I think we did Guinea safe. If you get to, if you're a Sierra Leonean, you get a naturalized whatever document from Guinea or Liberia or Gambia. So I don't know if that to seem they know affect her for just denying in citizenship in Gambia. That now one. Otherwise, if you go for that, we say for there. So at the end of the day, But what I want to let you know, Fatima Bio na actress, na in job than the way you do now. Most of in life, it act movie. So anything with the camera in front of her, it creates a scenario. Yeah.
Comfortable.
Some of the scenario and I am able to talk so it distract you from, because they act and we post in the act not to reality. Either I act until we real, but at the moment when the thing they take place not to reality. So most of the things the way they talk, they're able for be in front of the camera and yes, try for make you believe say what's in the talk not to do because you know how read how for act script. They can write and tell us who talk this. Then in now they put action inside, But we're not able for done this talk or for not put an my name this. Somebody like a mother view. Like we don't go and they can place them this so. The first of all, they greedy first. If them get this money before they can start politics, then they go stay in a local out inside England. Now greedy, all too greedy. So then two people in the no go make that country. And it's come and bring we can to this. I don't care what people in talk. We'll not get for forget history. We'll get for hold on to history. Like people in the talk, see what matter be they do so now me bring the war. At the same time, we get for talk back, see what to the person and it's come up cause.
Thank you very much, Edwina.
God bless you all.
God bless you all. And we'll take another voice. Probably this will be the last one. Yes, call outside you call from.
Good evening, Mr. Komon-Tok. I call from Kabbalah.
From Kabbalah Court. How the Kabbalah Courts?
Man, the Kabbalah Court, my brother.
Well, find the commodity for you. Find the commodity for you.
Find it for commodity for me.
Yeah.
And speaking about that, fine, my brother. Thank you for responding when you talk about that midterm election. What thing I've been to talk about. Mr. Komon-Tok, this is very, very important. I will hope say we take this serious, especially we in the diaspora. We need to take this part serious. And the country itself need to take this part serious.
Yeah.
Now, this is not the only part where you will bring some form of accountability in the system.
Okay.
Because when you elect somebody, now they don't do, right? That person did it, then they make whatever decision. And the only time where you will hold them to account, now where election happen again. Right now, the way our system is designed, that 5 years, it's a long time. There's no accountability. So during that time day, Parliament, nobody need to hold Parliament accountable, and nobody need to hold the President accountable. But if you get this midterm election, we go you will hold Parliament accountable. Or if you not like inside the President, what in the President they do, we go you will vote out the Parliament and get new Parliament there. We then go you will move pressure up on the President. Now, this is not the only accountability measure when it comes to democracy. Period.
That was a good one. That's a good one. And I hope they go take them on board. Of course, and they listen, but we hope they go take and see us. Work out civil society groups these days. Hopefully, we invite you, let's say, call on that program day. And you pass on that message. You pass them tomorrow. We'll get one civil society group with the Kanaya. Raise that because they want to put a position. I don't give you a tip already. We get one civil society tip and put a position paper on the constitutional review. And we get for invited on the program. So if you tune in, you pass a message there. It's something good anyway. Mr. Say, I really appreciate that. And it makes so much sense to me. But anyway, thank you very much for your contribution. Bye for now.
Thank you, my brother. Hopefully, also the Ramadan they come.
Yeah.
will continue your tradition where you be don't start.
Yeah. Now that they talk so, thank you. Thank you.
My brother. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, fam, we look like Senaya would tap the call cell, right? And then Naya would tap the call stem, and then all right. Now we take the messages a quick one as time don't beat we. This one, logo a little bit. This one come from Zainab Z. It say Madam B say he not take money, then later he say different thing. And this one come from Adbank Council housing has nothing to do with any individual being less fortunate but a security system. All right. This one they come out from this one they come out from Rashid. They say, Komon-Tok, this young lady is outstanding. She's extremely intelligent. I wonder what really is our problem. Is it because of the abuse of her by the said George? This one they come up from Fatima Tajalo. It say Fatima was dating George Weah of Liberia. His former husband is out of London with his wife and children. Fatima is a big liar. This one they come up from Augusta. It say thanks for everything you have done for us. This one they come up from Isatu. They say now we pray as then they expose Fatima. So for Fatima for calm the public they talk like so Fatima no don't regret the reason why he can't talk na the media. And this one they come up from Albi Khalifa. If you know his full name, Google will do it for you. This one they come up from Sia. He said now she wants to be president to further furnish the country. By God, God, please deliver us, please. I don't know if you want to take this one. Khadija, I don't know if that's the same one. Well, anyway, you don't need that screen now. It's a Komon-Tok. Is it possible to find out the home or value where First Lady's ex-husband, the footballer player, lives now or in 2020, and how he afford $1 million homes for his ex-wife? Well, they're not saying that ex-husband na in billions. Instead, not even say that. He just try for do connection. Say, a husband he gets money. Now that's technically they say. You know, say he buy and buy for another house. So, and given in history, people we know. Don't date several or we don't get several married from different people away successful in our life. When one day we then call, I think Lebanese by but clear, but not to understand that story. I don't go deep into it. Dr. Babi know I'm better than me. We go invite one of them. This I can explain in details on that. And I want to put something we are not sure of. Julius Conte, Fatima Bios said she does not know the location of Bank of Sierra Leone Freezer. Yeah, we're not even count down this because time don't beat we. Would left them for another day. The interview now, I think 1 hour 30 minutes. Not that you will be done this one show. Then they don't give you something another one. Say the month's done with the cut off. Thank you for that. Mohammed Suleiman Koromadi say if First Lady not sabi bank governor. Do ya una direct me Osai Abadin or Lumley Beach Road Day? Well. Abubakar, they say, Mr. Komon-Tok, conflict of interest is a major problem for politicians in Africa in general. I agree with you 100% on this one. Yeah, you're right. Always not a problem, Andy. Anyway, I'll just take. Salon women, they say Fatima Bio left Salon to Gambia, not to UK. She can't even tell the truth on this one. Coming from Salon women, and I don't know if he that the same Abubakar. He said, Mr. Komon-Tok, I think having politicians or those associated in politics should not allow to be dual citizen. It only creates conflict of interest. How can you show full loyalty to your country? I think that's it for say. It's a point. I agree with that. Jerry, they say the First Lady is lying through our teeth. This one, the star brutality, they say now SLPP paran as political material, but we sabi this guy for be a clown. my dear friend Kelvin, see as always, thank you so much for joining us. We look like an idea where we get time for tonight. And to the rest of Una, we tell you plenty thank you. Yes, Kitski, thank you for joining us as always. We really appreciate Una, and just want to tap the program here. And of course, we don't do ourselves a big favor. The favor we do say that the channel where we create, will back up and go, and just want to tell you plenty thank you, because for that we able in no time we able get that kind of amount, still get more than 5,000 people. If you're not subscribed it, please consider for do so. Last year, let me see, yeah, just in case, because and say keep behind you do not so, but God go guide we for nothing happy with this channel, but it's good. So as they say, so this now I don't do for we. I don't know if I this year. This I don't do for we massive work, massive. Last shot, and I see massive, 5,224. I don't do a massive job. So in case you know subscribe on this channel yet, please consider for do so. Right, this now we on Komon-Tok special, and I say we don't get 4.7 million views. Now we don't get it, so quick one, so it's always a good thing for get a family like this, always supportive. But there's one thing we all give for time for do now, a lot they buy the tickets there. Honestly speaking, we get a lot what we don't prepare for too, but we are more or less constrained, we are limited. And if you don't follow we for quite some time and you truly believe in the cause what they do so for Salon, it's high time Lord we consider for do this. You're not doing it for me, you're doing it for Sierra Leone. And given the sacrifice they put, and we get more for deliver, I think it just fair enough for at least we say, do what you get for do, particularly the show. If you're not able to come the show when at June 13, please consider for say, you know what, buy the ticket, share, buy the ticket. I go share it to now. People where they
Plus
go.
44 745 76.
Yeah. So please consider that, Fambule. And we'll see you back tomorrow. Bye bye.
And out of your sensation, get ready to groove, dine in style, and witness a groundbreaking debut. It's the dinner, dance, and platform show where elegance meets energy and the future takes flight. A night to dine, a night to dance, a night to launch and take a chance on June 13th. Step into the scene, All Saints and show where the moment becomes magic. Where the moment becomes magic.
An unforgettable convergence. Celebrate the official launch of our booking platform in an atmosphere charged with music, flavor, and inspiration. This is not just an event, it's a movement. Komon-Tok platform. Event details.
Well, grand dinner dance, booking platform launch Saturday, June 13, 2020. Swear Alston Community Center, 105 New Crossroad, London, say 14, 5 DJ. Tickets.
Early bird.
Feast now.
Standard at the gate.
Yes now.
Spectrum.
Show your support.
We gon' Early bird.
Don't just attend, take part in the sensation. Take part in the launch. Book your tickets now. Plus 44 745 76.